Hello, boy. Hello, my boy. He's so sexy. I mean, that's the sexiest cat you get. Look at him. He's sexy. I've got the sexiest cat on this planet. I'm so lucky. Hi, Kai. Meow. Meow. He's a meow meow. Anyway, guys, I just want to talk to you today about energy, obviously, as always. Okay, and energy of yourself. Okay, energy of yourself will be reflected in how you feel. Okay, so and it can always be changed. Always. Okay, just repeat after me. I can change the energy I'm in right now. It is possible for me to change the energy I'm in right now. Okay, there is a reason behind the fact that you are in a state now. Okay, the state that you are now has got a reason. Okay, your thoughts have created you. Okay, the way you are right now. Okay, the way you are right now is fully and 100% undeniably an effect of your way of thinking about yourself. Okay, so and I just like talking to people every day proves that to me even more. Okay, because at first, about 2 years or 3 years ago, I realized that there's a lot of people who actually say something negative about themselves, like hardly ever anybody, and I was obviously one of them. Like on a daily basis, my mantras about me and my life were like so far from the positive ones, so far from not even positive, supportive. Okay, I was not supporting myself. Okay, I was visioning, like I was seeing physically the effect of my thoughts, and I thought back then that my thoughts are there because that's the way I am. Okay, and it's exactly the opposite and on the contrary. Okay, you are the way you are because of your thoughts. Okay, because of the way you think about yourself. Okay, and that spreads onto the rest of your life and your reality as well. Okay, and the trap here is that because you see the things with and then you just sort of observe the things, and then you can touch the things, and then you can hear the things, and you just operate on the level of 5 of your senses every single day, right? Hardly ever will you use the most magnificent magic wand that you carry with yourself every day, 24 hours a day, in order to change the reality that you are in. Okay, because you think in your head, you have the very, very, very false and unsupportive belief that you think this way about yourself because that's the way you are, right? And that's on the contrary. You are the way you are because you think about yourself that way. So now, question number one is, if you are not happy with who you are right now, or if you are not happy with the situation that you are in right now, then what can you do about it? Can you do something about it? Yes, always. Change your thinking. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight. I tell you that much. I mean, I think in some extreme situations it can. However, it takes time to change your and shift your mindset, shift the energy, and shift yourself out of the consciousness of the beingness. You are in a consciousness of beingness right now of who you are. Okay, and with all your problems and dramas, with all your not possible, I can't do it, I don't know what to do, blah blah blah, with all of you being the certain way, being the impatient one, being the I don't know, the quick one, being the one who can't save, being the one who can't resist indulgence, being the one who can't stop drinking, being the one who has got like gambling problems, smokes weed, fails at the business, or has not enough customers, or blah 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 blah. Okay, all this consciousness of your own right now, okay, is just a sum of your thoughts. Okay, that is a summary of everything that you think about yourself and the world outside you on a daily basis. Okay, and the reason is because you think that you feed this vision, right, with your senses. So what you see every day is exactly the same situation, and you never dare to dream about your vision, to dream about a person who you would like to become, right? Am I right? Do you ever think and dream about a person you want to be, and you concentrate your majority of the day, majority of your energy, majority of your attention, and majority of your time goes into thinking about you, how you want to be, rather than how you are right now, and what is stopping you, and what are the blockages, and what are the barriers, and what are the obstacles, and stuff like that. Am I right? Hardly ever do you think about your solutions, that your challenge can be tackled, the ways that you would tackle the challenge that you found yourself right now, and actually just going and doing it, right? Am I right that majority of your time that you spend is talking and thinking and operating with your mind around the beliefs and around the thoughts and around the emotions and around the feelings of the state that you are in right now, rather than imagining how it would be if the situation was the opposite of the one that you are in, that incidentally you are unhappy in, right? Okay. And the reason why that is that because we have been programmed. Okay. We have been programmed by the programs that we watch every day, that's it. Okay. And no one gives a shit about supernatural, and no one gives a shit about the fact, right? I mean, or maybe a handful of people are using the potential because they understand that the success that you want lies only in imagining a version of a person who you want to become in the future, right? Believing that it is possible for you, not attaching yourself emotionally to the outcome, not trying to control the process of unfolding, of becoming the person, and slowly and patiently focusing on the vision and focusing on the feelings that you are going to have when you already attain the goal that you are after, pulling this person into the now. Okay? The energy shift of the consciousness of your own being out from where you are standing right now with your problems, with your dramas, with your naysay, with your don't know, with your everything, can easily be just sort of pushed out. You can easily be push yourself out of it into a version and into a person, right? Energetically and consciously, and also quite easily. Am I right, Christy? Yeah, that's it. He said yes. Into a version of yourself that you dream of. Dream of, I say that dream of because it's a person that you see with your mind, okay, in the future, okay? You probably have done it many times, right? Even on a daily basis, because you imagined yourself doing something. You don't understand what the sort of energetic process was behind it. But you got creative at one point, and you probably at one point just got bored of the environment that you had around you, and you decided that you're going to do something different. So you ask yourself, well, what can I do to be able to relax a little bit more or entertain myself in a way that that is going to feel pleasurable and it's going to feel right to me, okay? And all of a sudden the idea popped in your head that you're going to go swimming, right? So before you went to the swimming pool and physically paid for the entrance and put your swimming suit on and then took a towel and a shampoo and actually got in the water, you first had to think of this in your head, in your mind, in your being, okay? You felt the feeling and you thought that you're going to go swimming and you imagined yourself swimming first, okay? And that is really random. And I know but this is the easiest example, okay? And that is easy because you know it's available, you know it is possible, you know you can afford it. Therefore, you go out there and that is no problem, right? And most people, because we've been programmed to believe the things that we see only, right? And we can prove scientifically, right? Then they are stuck on that level when they only just attain the goals that are mini goals for themselves and family, and they do, and they have the things, and they are the people who they decide on to every day. But they are, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, setting their low level goals, but I am addressing this video mainly to people who have ambition of becoming something greater, right? Something bigger, someone who is going to be extraordinary, okay? Because yes, you can think of yourself in a swimming pool and you can be satisfied with that, and that's a great feeling, by the way. That's been giving you a lot of cleansing. Obviously, you feel refreshed, you feel like you've done something active, and then you come back home and there is had a lot of benefits, so you feel satisfied because it was fun, right? However, and to some people it can be like the first time, so it is a little scary. They don't know what to expect, they just maybe don't know how to swim, or they haven't swum before or like for a very long time, so they don't know if they're going to be able to do it, blah blah blah. But they still just sort of break the barrier and go, and that is an easy thing to do. However, you by deciding that you're going to go swimming, you could on the way to swimming pool decide that you're not going to do it because, and you can find fuckloads of excuses, right? You can think to yourself, you can block yourself with the belief that the water is going to be cold before you even try it, okay? That it's going to be overcrowded, that you actually don't want to go swimming because the water is I don't know, treated with chlorine or what chemicals, and then you're not comfortable with that, or you might get a rash, right? So you can choose to put a lot of fears on yourself, a lot of limitations, a lot of things that will always stop you from doing the things that you really want to do, okay? Because if you think in your head and you ask yourself a question, what do I want to do today to make myself feel better, okay? And your idea is to go swimming. That means that this is your vision and this is your dream, and this is something that your heart is telling you that this is what you should be doing, right? And if you go for it, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel more worthy because you satisfy the need of your soul, really, of your mind, on your that is the nourishment for your emotional body to do the thing that you have planned and dreamt of, in a way. Because when the vision comes in your head that you are swimming, that's your dream, yeah? You just go out there and fulfill it. And as I say, you can decide, and then you can just like do it, and regardless whether it's going to be a person who would be, the example of a person who would be just super persistent and just never gave up on that dream, which is, by the way, a badass, then would be a person who, when they see the doors closed, or for example, they just go there to the swimming pool and it turns out that there's no more swim for the day, okay? Or there's only like a baby and mom swim, and you are an adult and you just want to have a general swim, okay? And if you persist enough and you try another swimming pool that is in a village next door to yours, and they actually have open general swim for people, then you succeeded in attaining your dream, right? I'm giving you the really simple example here because what I'm trying to explain later on is going to be more complicated. Okay, now you obviously going to be persistent, and then you're going to have to do a lot of actions. Okay, and in order for you to attain that goal of you actually just getting in that swimming pool, there is a process of things that you need to go and do, right? And you automatically sort of know what to do. You know exactly that you need to pack your what you need to pack. Okay, so you think to yourself like towel, right? Because I'm gonna be wet. So what am I gonna need, right? Swimming goggles, or obviously suit, right? I'm gonna need something to wash myself with, like a shower gel or shampoo, like a towel or two, and some clothes to change, right? Or just like fresh underwear or something. And then that goal is not fulfilled just because you packed your bag. Okay, that goal, you are not swimming just because you packed your goggles. You are still at home, you're still not swimming. Okay, there are other actions that need to be done in order for you to attain that goal. Okay, so another action is to take the key. Okay, take your bag, take everything, take your car key or whatever, however you want to commute in to the place to your of your destination. You just lock your door behind you. You get in the car. Obviously, you have to go there, park your car, get in there, and then pay for it. Change in a changing room, and then you're ready to swim, right? So there is a whole process. Energetically, is just a beautiful process of you thinking about the goal, right? And enjoying everything at the same time that leads you to a goal. When you are packing your bags, you don't feel anxious about whether there's going to be cold water or not, right? Or whether there's going to be a general swim available, or you don't fear when you are actually driving there that the swimming pool is going to be closed. And you are not, even if you are and you have like little what do you call it, well, when you're not sure, right, and then you have a little doubt, then it's not going to stop you and go like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go home, right? She's gonna go and check. Okay, is available? Yes. Okay, that's brilliant. This is what I wanted to do. And like the more you persist, the better. Okay, if it's not available, maybe it's gonna be available in the next city. Yeah, and then but there are so many swimming pools that you can go out and try. And if you're really persistent and you really want to not swim, because you decided that this is where you're going to have a swim, whether you like it or not, okay, you are going to swim today, and that's it. Your decision is there. You've chosen that to go for that dream, okay? And that's not going to stop you, right? Nothing is going to stop you now, okay? So energetically, it consists of thoughts, right? And the beliefs, okay? The belief that it is possible for you to go swimming, right? Because if you didn't believe that it was possible for you to go swimming, then you wouldn't go swimming. That the belief that you are going to enjoy this, that this is something that is good for you, that this is something that you want, okay, and that it is available for you, okay, because you have a belief. And yes, I know it is easy to believe that this is going to be available for you. It is possible for you to go swimming because it's available for you and you know it based on your senses, okay. But how about go and level a little bit higher, a level higher, okay? And try and think about the goals that you want, or you need, or you want to acquire, you want to attain, but without necessarily knowing 100% that this is going to be possible for you at first, okay? And that is not going to be as easy as and accessible as a swimming pool, okay? Because only these people who go for them trust in this and trust themselves and understand that they always get what they want, like they get the swimming, like they get the chicken for dinner when they want to, because obviously you just have to go and buy it and then cook it and then serve it and then eat it, right? So you having the chicken for dinner also consists of a lot of thoughts and a lot of energy and a lot of time and a lot of effort in you to actually put the chicken and physically taste it in your mouth, that is cooked and tasty and nourishing and stuff like that, and healthy. Okay, so what is energy behind dreams that are seemingly unreachable just because no one dared before to go for them? Okay, it's exactly the same energy that is out there in you, within your energetic space, within your mind, that the same energy that when you are going swimming. Okay, and that's undeniable. That's it. Okay, the same amount of energy costs you to go swimming, and the same amount of energy is going to cost you to do something extraordinary with your business, with yourself. It might just take you longer, but it will happen for you regardless, because once a vision is in your mind, it's available for you already, and no matter what it is, you can go for it with trust that is happening for you, because every vision in your mind can be created if you choose it, right? But you need to choose it like you've chosen a chicken and like you've chosen a swimming. Okay, and what I have found out after years of struggle, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this is that I'm sharing that so that everybody fucking knows about this, because I'm so angry. I mean, I'm not angry anymore, but I was so angry with the fact that I wasted. I mean, it's not wasted because I know this for myself right now and I can share with others, okay? But if someone told me 20 years ago, or 25 years ago, that all I need to do if I want to maintain my way without going up and down with yo-yo, and be strict with my food and be strict with exercises and be strict with myself and stress every time I go on scales and stress every time I eat a candy and stress every time I eat carbs, or and think about food and revolve my fucking thoughts and energy and obsess about food and about exercise every single day for the last 25 years. If someone told me back then that all I need to do in order to be my beautiful, physically fit and thin, lean, right, self, effortlessly, with no sort of stress over whether I'm eating something or not, whether I am exercising or not, that is like a matter of your choice. All I have to do is consistently think about the way I want to be and listen to what I need to do in order for me to maintain that status, but hold this vision every day and relax into the process of me getting into that lean posture of mine. Yeah. Then for the last 25 years, I wouldn't have to undergo the regime that I put myself under ruthlessly, consistently, and resulting in exhaustion. Exhaustion. Okay. And now all I needed to do is to believe that it is possible for me to become a lean woman, to be a slim woman, and it is possible for me to maintain my weight for the rest of my life the way I want it. And it is possible for me to always have the way that I am satisfied with, that I don't even have to go on the scales anymore, right? And I don't have to stress over when I'm eating an extra chocolate piece or ice cream for breakfast with my daughter on birthdays or something like that, because I can relax into food and I can relax into exercise and I can relax into my body and I can relax into being myself and liking my body the way it is, at the same time trusting and maintaining that vision of myself as a lean woman and believing and trusting that sometimes, even if I have like a day when I feel a little bit bigger, that I am not getting fat, as I always used to think that I am getting fat again. I was panicking and going on a diet and stuff like that. It's just one of those days that I just feel a bit heavier, but I am still a slim lady. Yeah, like I am a slim person, like I am a lean lady. Okay. And a tall and lean lady, and I have to just sort of tell myself this. Okay. And I feel and I just look amazing every day. Okay. And I just feel and look younger a day by day, and so on and so on. So that all those beliefs about myself materialized within me, within the way I look like now, right now, because I put a lot of effort and energy at the beginning and then build a momentum. But I have to remind myself every day that I am a slim person. Okay. And I am a slim person, and I just don't have to sort of struggle with that anymore. The same, and that was my dream, to become a lean lady, lean person, and not having to be worried. Okay. And it's probably a dream of most women and men as well. Okay. But a yo-yo effect is like, I'm tackling this fucking awful, horrible phenomenon that is killing a lot of people's joy of food, of exercises, and that is your choice. It's out of you. It's just like it's up to you whether you're going to go for it or not. But you need to choose to become that person. Like, you choose to become a person who is going swimming, right? So you choose to become a person who's lean, and everything that goes with it, you have to go with it. Yeah, because you're going to obviously have things that you're going to need to do according to your heart. Like, your heart is telling you, you need to pack your bags, you need to do this, do this, do this in order to go swimming. You obviously, when you decide onto and you choose in your heart, you choose, yes, I am a lean person and nothing stops me. You need to listen to what you need to do step by step in order to become that person. Okay. And sometimes it's going to mean that you need to change your habits, or you're going to eat less in the morning, or like, your body will tell you. Your body will always tell you what you need to do. Okay. Whether you just have a smoothie and then you just imply, and with no stress whatsoever, you start realizing that your habits are changing slowly. They're changing every day. There is a variety, and that you can be bothered to actually just do the things that you know you should be doing in order to attain that goal, because that's your goal and you chose it. Okay. And then that's why you're becoming consistent, and you slowly build a discipline to that. Okay. But that always comes from the space of choice and decision, whether you want to become that person or not. If you're going to be half-assed, you're going to be half-assed only when you just don't think it's possible for you. So your first and number one sort of belief that you need to change is that it is possible for you to stay lean person and make it easy for yourself. Okay, that it is easy to become lean person and maintain the weight for the rest of your life and be happy with it. Okay, and at the same time indulge yourself every now and again, but knowing your limits and liking yourself at the same time. Yeah, and trusting yourself with food, and trusting yourself with exercising, and looking after yourself the way you are proud of. Right? So these are the beliefs, and that is so amazing that you can do it. It's possible. Okay, it's possible. Everything is possible right now, because the energy is flowing through you. And once you push yourself out of the consciousness of a fat person that you think you are in your head, even if you are super skinny, yeah, then everything changes. You just need to pull yourself into the version of a person, energetically shift. It's just shift. You're still the same person, right? But within a different consciousness, right? Not a person who is struggling with weight all the time and struggling with yo-yo. You are becoming a person energetically. You're shifting your consciousness into the one that supports the whole process of making your dream come true, of becoming a person who is absolutely and fully sure that it is possible for them, and they're understanding that this is a norm for them to be a lean person, that they are a lean person. And that's it. Okay, you are a lean person. You need to think like a lean person first. That is the sort of key. Yeah, and you concentrate in the thoughts on that vision first all the time until it takes, because it will always become the reality. There is no such way that it won't. If you concentrate your attention on the goal that you want to attain. Okay, if you concentrate your attention on the goal you want to attain rather than on the reality right now, you will become that person, because your subconscious mind will always create a reality based on what you believe in, based on what you think. Okay, it will be creating your reality all the time if you concentrate on the vision that you see right now, or it will create the vision that you see in your mind that it's not yet attained, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Okay, so all you need to do is concentrate majority of your thoughts, majority of your beliefs, align your beliefs with that goal. Obviously, your number one is that it is possible for you to get, even if you seemingly unattainable, unreasonable even, or people say like, I'm a realist, it's not possible. It is possible, mate. It is possible. Just have to think about it long enough for you to understand that it is possible. Okay, then you start thinking about the ways to get there. Okay, just align yourself first with that fact that it is possible for you to attain. Think of what you would like for yourself. Think what you need for yourself right now in any area, be it business, be it, make it giant as well. Make it as big as possible. Just, I don't know, relationships with friends, relationship with your family, relationship with your boyfriends, girlfriends, spouses, cats, and money wise, everything will start unfolding once you get busy with answering to your inner voice, who's telling you and giving you nudges about what to do next in order to attain the goal. The secret here is that your goal needs to be reminded to yourself every day. Otherwise, you're just gonna do a 1 year, a New Year's resolution. Yeah, that you're gonna go to the gym for 2 weeks and then you're gonna stop because you only thought once on a New Year's Eve that you're gonna lose weight, but you decided only once, and you never actually just reminded yourself like, okay, I'm losing weight on the 1st of January, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. What's my goal today? I'm getting fitter, leaner, and so on and so on. And then listen to those nudges from your heart, from your mind, from the inner, from inside of you. Even ask yourself, what do I need to do next in order for me just to get there? Yeah. What is my next step? Little step. Okay. Seemingly really little, selfish, sometimes very silly, sometimes very ridiculous, sometimes to some people unbelievably ridiculous. Do it and you see what happens. You see the magic happen if you just consistently and persistently think about the goal, think about your dream, carry on with that vision, and follow those nudges and listen to that voice, thy voice, obviously your own, and fulfill those parts of vision that come out of you, not based on what some experts out there on the internet told you, that this is what your business should look like, or this is what you should be doing in order to lose weight, or this is what you should be eating. Listen to you. Have the trust in you, because everybody is different and you're going to need completely different diet based on what you do every day to a person that is next door. And that doesn't make sense for you guys to have the same diet written down for you by an expert. You are your own expert on what you need to do to fulfill your vision. Always. Okay, remember that. No one can tell you. You can only tell yourself, but you need to trust that voice. So another vision, like in order to fulfill the vision, there is a super number one belief that you also need to hold. That is a very powerful. I trust myself. Okay. I trust myself. I trust my choices. I trust my decisions. This is something that every day should be focused on as well. And how can I trust myself even more? How can I trust my choices more? Right? How can I trust the decisions? How can you trust decisions? Right? Make a decision and go and fulfill that decision. And then trust that no matter how shitty this decision can be in its consequences, it was your decision and you just take full responsibility for it. And if you fell on your face, the only thing you can do is learn from it and then try again, because quitters never win and winners never quit. Okay, so you just carry on with that vision and it will happen for you. Everything will unfold within its time. All you do is just listen to those nudges and enjoy the process of doing those little jobs that your heart is telling you. Okay, that's how you go for the dreams. Okay, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.